The easy way to get girls with S/a hypnotism. Copyright 2000. Getgirls.net. All rights reserved. Introduction. Did you ever wonder why it is that some men have absolutely no trouble getting girls while others find it most difficult? Well, there is a rather simple explanation for this. You see, it takes a bit of confidence and self-assurance in the world. This type of man has a positive self-image. Girls also sense it when a man doesn't have very much confidence in himself. This type of man has a negative self-image. And this lack of confidence is exactly what turns girls off quickly. Some men just naturally possess the quality of self-confidence. And they put it to use whenever they come in contact with girls. They let it work for them every time they approach a girl. They have learned to rely on it. And it seldom lets them down. On the other hand, some men are not naturally in possession of this priceless asset of self-confidence, positive self-image, and therefore must find a way to change their negative self-image to one of a positive nature. Through S/a hypnotism, you will be able to develop more than enough confidence to get just about any girl you desire. Once you acquire this new inner confidence, you will find it extremely easy to meet girls. You will find it easy as pie to get dates with girls. And you will have very little trouble getting most girls to sleep with you. That's what S/a hypnotism can do for you. S/a hypnosis. File ////C/documents and settings/r/desktop/getgirls hypnosis.html 1 of 15, January 28, 2003, 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. The key to meeting, dating and seducing girls. Once you develop a moderate amount of self-confidence, through S/a hypnotism, most girls will see you as a man who they'd like to get to know better. Much better. Girls feel comfortable with a man who is sure of himself. They look up to him. They feel secure with such a man. You must have seen this type of self-assured guy in action plenty of times. He's the guy who simply walks up to a girl and begins talking to her as if he has known her for years. And what does he receive in return for this simple for the truly self-assured man, that is, action? Well, we'll bet you our bottom dollar that he will have her name, her address and phone number within minutes. Give him a day and he'll have a date with her. Give him a week, at the most, and he'll have her in bed. These are just some of the benefits available to the man who has a positive self-image. And these are the benefits that will be available to you once you develop your own positive self-image through S/a hypnotism. Keep in mind as you read, we are not talking mere theory or giving you our opinions. We are giving you cold hard facts. 2. Chapter 1 S/a hypnotism. What is it? S/a hypnotism is self-administered hypnotism. It is also known as autosuggestion or simply called self-hypnotism. But they all add up to basically, for the purpose of replacing certain negative qualities with those of a positive, more desirable nature. S/a hypnotism and subconscious mind. We are what we think we are. Read that sentence again. Think about it. It's quite true. We truly are what we think we are. S/a hypnosis. File ////C/documents and settings/r/desktop/getgirls hypnosis.html 2 of 15, January 28, 2003, 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. If you don't think you can't win a race, you won't. Not in a million years. If you don't think you can jump the distance, you won't make it. If you don't think you can meet, date and seduce girls, you won't. But it's a little more than merely thinking about it. You must honestly believe. Believe in yourself. Before you can beat the other guys at the high jump, you must actually believe you are the best jumper in the stadium. And before you can expect to meet, date and seduce beautiful girls, you must honestly believe you have that certain something that every girl desires in a man. You must believe it with all your heart. Then, and only then, will you become a successful ladies' man. S/a hypnotism. What is it? Question: how do you believe with all your heart that women simply can't resist you? Answer: you lead your subconscious mind to believe it. 3. You automatically turn into the type of person that your subconscious mind believes you are. Once your subconscious mind believes you are a new man, a man who can have just about any girl he wants, your conscious mind will begin to believe it. And once this begins to happen, you will automatically come into possession of that all-important positive self-image, which in turn will lead you directly to the success with girls you've always wanted. Remember, we guarantee your success. But you must give it an honest try. If you do just that much, the principles described in this book will lead you directly to the success with girls you are trying so hard to find. But you must try. Through a hypnotism, you will be able to give your subconscious mind suggestions. After a short time, it could take a few weeks, a week, or only a couple days, your subconscious mind will begin to believe the information that you have been feeding it and will finally accept it as truth. At that time, when your subconscious mind takes the suggestions you've been giving it as truth, a change will immediately take place in your conscious mind and, thus, in your everyday way of thinking and acting. A hypnosis. File // documents and settings /r desktop /get girls hypnosis.html 3 of 15 January 28, 2003 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. Example, there was a very popular heavyweight fighter who turned to self-hypnotism for aid when the going got rough. For years he was just another pug. Then he began to practice the techniques we are about to teach you. Through these techniques, he was easily able to reach his subconscious mind, at which time he gave it certain suggestions with the hope that he would be lifted to the level of greatness that produces champions. It worked. His subconscious responded to the suggestions that were given to it. Before long, he was beating every opponent he came up against. With the help of self-hypnotism, he climbed that steep ladder of success. With ease. For does hypnotism work? You bet it does. These principles have helped countless men achieve success in their own particular calling. And these principles will help you achieve success with girls. Before long, 9 out of 10 girls you approach will be quite interested in getting to know you better, much better. Remember, we guarantee it will work for you if you give it an honest try. And remember also, there is not hard work involved. The basic simple formula you will be following is this. 1. Reach your subconscious mind through a hypnotism. Then 2. Give your subconscious certain suggestions that will, after a short period of time, be accepted as truth by your subconscious as well as your conscious mind, at which time, 3. You will automatically become the person that you are commanding your subconscious mind to help you become. Don't worry if you don't understand exactly why these principles work. The important thing is that you accept the fact they do work. 5. Chapter 2. Preparing your subconscious mind to receive suggestions. Before you can give your subconscious mind suggestions, you must prepare it to receive them. This is known as putting yourself in an altered consciousness. Let us begin. A hypnosis. File // documents and settings /r desktop get girls hypnosis.html 4 of 15 January 28, 2003 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. Procedure number 1. Retire to a quiet room free from any outside disturbances. This room will require enough light so you can read and be dark enough for a comfortable and relaxing atmosphere. Relax by stretching out on a bed or in your favorite easy chair. It is suggested that you do not lie entirely flat. Just drop your head and shoulders on a couple of pillows. Now, get comfortable and relaxed. Close your eyes and relax. Relax every single muscle in your body. Now, blank your mind of all thoughts. Simply relax and think of nothing at all. Block all outside noises and distractions completely from your mind. Keep your eyes closed. Procedure number 2. Now, you will silently command each and every part of your body to relax. Be sure and actually feel each body part totally relax as you give each command. 1. Command your feet to relax. Take your time and actually feel them relaxing. 2. Command your ankles to relax. 3. Command your calves to relax. Feel the muscles in your calves relaxing. 4. Command your knees to relax. 5. Command your thighs to relax. Feel every muscle in your thighs relaxing. Asterisk note, don't rush. Take your time between each command. 6. Command your stomach to relax. Feel your stomach muscles relaxing. 7. Command your chest muscles to relax. Feel them relaxing. 6. 8. Command your shoulders to relax. Feel them relaxing. 9. Command your upper arms to relax. 10. Command your elbows to relax. 11. Command your forearms to relax. 12. Command your wrists to relax. 13. Command your hands to relax. Feel each finger and joint in your hands relaxing. 14. Command your lower back to relax. 15. Command your upper back to relax. Feel all the muscles in your upper and lower back relaxing. 16. Command all the muscles in the back of your neck to relax. Feel them relaxing. 17. Command the back of your head and scalp to relax. A hypnosis. File ////C/documents and settings /ARC/desktop/getgirls/hypnosis.html 5 of 15, January 28, 2003, 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. 18. Command all the muscles in your face to relax, feel your eyes, mouth, cheeks, etc. relaxing. 19. Command your entire body to relax, actually feel all your muscles, joints, nerves, and mind totally relax. At this point, your entire body should be in a completely relaxed state. Also, your mind should be completely relaxed and completely free from all thought. You should be thinking of nothing. Procedure number 3. Now, you will relax your mind and body even more. With your eyes still closed, with your mind blank, and with every muscle in your body totally relaxed, begin to count from 1 to 20 slowly. As you count, tell yourself that your mind and body are becoming more and more relaxed. As you count 1-2-3-4, feel your mind and body becoming more relaxed. As you count 5-6-7-8-9-10, etc., feel yourself going into a deeper and deeper state of relaxation. As you count 17-18-19 and finally 20, tell yourself, and actually feel, that you are now in a very relaxed, almost sleep-like condition, with your mind and body totally relaxed and your mind completely free of all worry, emotions, problems, etc. Think of absolutely nothing. Note, do not use the principles real late at night or when you are 7. Real tired. By doing so, you may easily fall asleep. This is something you do not want to happen. The best time to practice hypnotism is mid-morning, mid-afternoon, or evening. You are now ready to give your subconscious mind suggestions. But first, it is important for you to learn a little about the suggestions themselves before you actually put them into action. 8. Chapter 3. The Suggestions. Suggestions are nothing more than ideas handed over to your subconscious mind. The manner in which this is done may seem a little strange to you. Just keep an open mind. If you will just give these principles a chance, they will work for you. /hypnosis. File ///C/documents and settings /ARC/desktop/getgirls/hypnosis.html 6 of 15, January 28, 2003, 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. To begin with, all suggestions are put forth in a present, positive first-person manner. Example: if you happen to be in training to become the heavyweight champion of the world, you would not say to yourself, "I will become the greatest heavyweight fighter of all time." Instead, you would say to yourself, "I am the greatest heavyweight fighter of all time." The difference between the two may not seem that important to you. But, believe me, it is. That little difference in wording holds the key to your success with girls. Example: let's say that one of your hang-ups with girls is that you are shy and afraid to approach girls, and you want to use hypnotism to correct the problem. Okay, now if you worded the suggestion to say, "I will approach girls that I am attracted to," it will not work. Why? First of all, when you say, "I will approach girls," you are reminding yourself that you are presently uncomfortable in approaching girls that you are attracted to. This will have a negative effect on your subconscious mind and is simply wrong. The suggestions. Secondly, when you say, "I will approach girls," you are delaying the time when you will receive any positive results. When will you approach girls that you are attracted to? Next week? Next month? Next year? 10. So, if you want to get positive results right now, simply change the wording of the suggestion to, "I am now approaching girls that I am attracted to." Mix in feeling and emotion. Take the above example, "I am now approaching girls that I am attracted to." This suggestion is worded correctly, but it isn't quite enough to merely say the words to yourself. When giving suggestions to the subconscious mind, you must mix in a little feeling or emotion. This is very important. For example, when you say to yourself, "I am now approaching girls that I am attracted to," actually form a picture in your mind's eye of you approaching hot and sexy girls that you are attracted to. See yourself being very relaxed and self-confident after approaching her. Believe that you are relaxed and self-confident as you are. /hypnosis. File ///C/documents and settings /ARC/desktop/getgirls/hypnosis.html 7 of 15, January 28, 2003, 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. Talking to her. Do this, and the next time you are in a real-life situation and you see this beautiful girl that you are attracted to, you will approach her immediately. You won't freeze up anymore when you see a girl you would like to meet. Just have faith in these principles and have faith in yourself. Believe that these principles will work for you, and they won't let you down. Do your part, practice S/a hypnotism faithfully, and nature will do the rest. 11 Chapter 4 Putting S/a hypnotism into action. We will now continue from where we left off at the end of Chapter 2. Your mind and body should now be completely relaxed and totally prepared to receive suggestions. You should be going from procedures 1 to 3 in Chapter 2 directly to procedure number 1 below. Procedure number 1. Open your eyes long enough to read the following suggestion. Read it to yourself a few times. I am now approaching girls that I am attracted to. Now, close your eyes and repeat the suggestion to yourself several more times. With belief. As you say the suggestion to yourself, see yourself approaching girls, feel yourself being totally relaxed and self-confident when approaching girls. Believe that you are actually relaxed and self-confident when approaching girls. Procedure number 2. Open your eyes just long enough to read the next suggestion. Read it a few times. I am now making the first move when I see an opportunity to meet girls, especially beautiful girls. Now close your eyes and repeat the previous suggestion to yourself several more times. And, as before, repeat it to yourself with belief. As you say the previous suggestion to yourself, see yourself taking S/a hypnosis. File ////c/documents and settings/r/desktop/getgirls hypnosis.html 8 of 15, January 28, 2003, 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. Action when you see a beautiful girl you would like to meet. Feel yourself being totally self-confident and self-assured when you make the first move 11 to meet a girl. Believe that you actually do have all the confidence and self-assurance to make a move on any girl you desire. Procedure number 3. Go through the remaining suggestions we have listed below on this page, following the same procedure as outlined above. Note, it is important that you use the feel, believe technique for each suggestion. This is the only way you will be able to reach your subconscious mind, and thus, receive positive results. Note, you are to open your eyes between each suggestion only until they are memorized. Once memorized, simply keep your eyes closed throughout the entire procedure. You should memorize the suggestions as soon as possible, as it will be more beneficial to you to keep your eyes closed throughout the entire process. Note, do not get discouraged if you find it somewhat awkward in the beginning. When trying to see, feel, believe each suggestion. This is to be expected. Don't worry about it. You will become more and more at ease with these principles each day that you practice them. Your remaining daily suggestions. I don't stand around anymore watching other guys pick up girls. I now take action and score with girls. I have absolutely no limitations when it comes to meeting, dating and seducing girls. I am now going out often and pursuing girls by every means possible. It is extremely easy for me to walk up to any girl and start talking to her. My failure days with girls are gone forever. I am a new man and see myself through the success I for now. I am constantly going where and being where girls congregate and put all my efforts into trying to meet and go out with as many girls as possible. 12. I always think in terms of succeeding whenever I approach girls. I never think in terms of failure. S/a hypnosis. File ////c/documents and settings/r/desktop/getgirls hypnosis.html 9 of 15, January 28, 2003, 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. When I see a girl I like, I am able to move into action quickly and easily. I am able to pick up any girl I desire. Being that it is quite natural for girls to wait for a man to make the first move when it comes to sex. I follow my sexual urges and proceed to seduce my date whenever I feel the time is right. If I see a girl that I am attracted to, I approach her immediately, strike up a conversation and get her phone number. I am not tongue-tied around girls anymore. I always know exactly what to say to girls. Whenever I approach a girl, I am totally free from all negative feelings, such as worry, nervousness, or inferiority. I am a sexual magnet with the dynamic ability to attract and captivate any female who comes into my range. I close the door tightly on my negative experiences with girls, and keep it closed. Note, you may add on any suggestions of your own that you feel will benefit you. Procedure number 4. After completing your daily suggestions, remain relaxed. Remain in the same position and relax your whole body. Think of nothing, keep your eyes closed, and relax. Relax, 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 relax and enjoy it, relax. After 2 or 3 minutes of this you will be ready to come out of S/a hypnotism. 13 Chapter 5 Coming out of S/a hypnotism. The coming out phase of S/a hypnotism is just as important as any other part. When you come out of S/a hypnotism correctly, In the manner which we are about to teach you, you instantly feel much better, physically as well as mentally, than you did before you started the session. You will feel greatly refreshed and rested. You will feel more alert, energetic, confident, and self-assured. You will truly feel like a new man. Procedure number 1. With your eyes still closed and your mind totally blank, start counting backwards from 20 down to 1. Count slowly. As you count down, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, feel your body and mind. /a hypnosis. File, // documents and settings /r desktop /getgirls hypnosis.html, 10 of 15, January 28, 2003, 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. Begin to awaken. Your eyes should remain closed. As you count down 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, start to become aware of the sounds and atmosphere around you. As you count down 9, 8, 7, 6, say to yourself, when I open my eyes, I will feel simply great. I will feel totally rested and greatly refreshed. When I open my eyes, I will feel terrific. I will be full of energy and will feel greatly refreshed. All the while you are saying the above, believe it. As you count down 5, 4, 3, 2, feel yourself starting to feel just great. Feel yourself starting to come alive. And finally, as you say 1, open your eyes and immediately get up. How do you feel? Each /a hypnotism session should last about 20 minutes total. And you should have a session once a day, every day. Choose a time and place where you would be least likely to be disturbed. It can be before lunch, during your lunch break, after lunch, or sometime 14. During the afternoon or evening. But not late at night or after eating a heavy meal. Wait a few hours after eating a big meal. You are likely to fall asleep at these times. Sit in your favorite easy chair, on a bed, couch, in your automobile, or even on the grass. The important thing is that you are comfortable and completely alone. 15 Chapter 6 How to use booster sessions for faster results. In addition to your daily /a hypnotism session, you may use 2 booster sessions, once upon arising in the morning, and once just before you retire for the night. These additional sessions will help you achieve your goal much faster. Procedure number 1. Upon arising in the morning, reach for your list of suggestions. Note, you should write out the suggestions on a separate sheet of paper beforehand, copying them exactly as they appear in this book. This list should also be used for your daily /a hypnotism session. This positive action of writing your suggestions out will make your /a hypnosis. File, // c /documents and settings /r desktop /getgirls hypnosis.html, 11 of 15, January 28, 2003, 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. Subconscious mind much more receptive to them. After a short time, you will have automatically memorized the suggestions and will no longer need the list. Continue, say each suggestion to yourself several times. This can be done as you prepare for work, as you eat breakfast, or even as you ride to work. The important thing is that you say each suggestion with feeling and belief. See yourself in each situation, reacting just as the suggestion states you will. Procedure number 2. Follow this same procedure just before you go to bed at night. You may conduct these late-night booster sessions as you lie in bed, just before you try to fall asleep. Each booster session should last for about 10 minutes. Or as long as it takes you to go through your list of suggestions correctly. I know the regular sessions and the booster sessions may seem like a lot of time-consuming work on your part, but it will pay dividends in being able to get any woman you desire. Just be patient and do your sessions faithfully, and soon you will be dating and making love to all the hot and sexy women you can handle. We guarantee it. 16. Chapter 7. You are what you think you are. Why do some men succeed with girls while others fail time and time again? You should know the answer by now. What's the major difference between the man with all the beautiful girls and the guy with none? What's the difference? The way the man thinks. That's the difference. Start thinking right and you'll start living right. The man who is successful with girls thinks in terms of 100% success at all times. While the guy who fails with girls thinks in terms of failure most of the time. Perhaps, in your case, you've been having a hard time meeting, dating or seducing girls, or all three, because you subconsciously expect to have a hard time. When you try to meet a girl, you fail. Why? Because you subconsciously expect to fail. When you ask a girl for a date, you get turned down. Why? Because you subconsciously expect to get turned down. And it's the same story all the way to the bedroom. S/a hypnotism, the key to your success with girls. S/a hypnosis. File ////c/documents and settings/r/desktop/getgirls hypnosis.html 12 of 15 January 28, 2003 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. Once you begin to change the way of thinking subconsciously through S/a hypnotism, your success rate with girls will automatically rise, and continue to rise until you have more girls than you really have time for. Remember, it isn't really important that you understand why these principles work, as long as you know how to apply them, as put forth within these pages. And remember also, it isn't enough to just think about practicing S/a hypnotism. You must go ahead and do it. 17. In conclusion, S/a hypnotism is working for thousands of men, many of whom had their doubts when they first heard about these principles. But they put their doubts aside long enough to give S/a hypnotism an honest chance. It didn't take them long to realize how much of a change S/a hypnotism can make in their lives. Maybe you too don't realize at this time how much of a change S/a hypnotism can make in your life. This is the case. Let us suggest this. Give it a try. Give it an honest try. If you will do just that much, we guarantee that your life and your relationship with girls will take on such a complete change that you will think you were reborn by some kind of miracle. But we assure you, it will be no miracle. It will be mighty force of nature's law working for you. It's all up to you. Good luck. It's been our pleasure talking with you, and remember, future success with girls lies within your mind. 18. Question and answer time. The following are some of the questions and wheres that seem to always arise whenever the subject S/a hypnotism comes up. Look them over. Perhaps we have included questions that you yourself have on your mind. Question: why must a person be in a sleep-like condition when applying S/a hypnotism? Answer: when in this sleep-like condition, altered consciousness, your subconscious mind is more receptive to ideas or suggestions given to it. Question: do I have to practice S/a hypnotism every single day? Answer: yes. Missing one day is like missing a month. In order to get S/a hypnosis, file ////c/documents and settings/r/desktop/getgirls hypnosis.html 13 of 15 January 28, 2003 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. Full benefit from these principles, they must be practiced every day. Question: how many minutes to spend on S/a hypnotism each day? Answer: the more the better. But the average time per session is about 15 to 20 minutes. Question: do I have to practice the booster session? Answer: it isn't absolutely necessary, but we do recommend them. The more you give your subconscious mind positive suggestions, the sooner you will reach your goal. Question: how many weeks, months or years do I have to practice S/a hypnotism? Answer: once you begin to use the principles, you won't ever want to stop. It seems to have that effect on most people. Besides, remember, you will never get something for nothing. And you're only kidding yourself if you try. So if you seriously want to become that ladies' man you've always dreamed about becoming, it's only fair and required that you give something in return: your dedication to S/a hypnotism. Question: can I add on suggestion of my own? Answer: most definitely. At any time, you may add on suggestion of your own or omit some of ours, the ones you feel you do not need, and replace them with yours. However, we suggest you stick to our routine for quite a while before making any changes. Question: what is the number one cause of failure when practicing S/a hypnotism? Answer: disbelief. If you expect S/a hypnotism to work for you, you must have faith in it and believe in what you are doing. Question: is it all right to tell others about what I am doing? Answer: no. People enjoy making fun of the other guy, especially when they do not understand what he's doing. Don't let ignorant, narrow-minded people influence you. Keep your plans to yourself. S/a hypnosis. File ////c/documents and settings/r/desktop/getgirls hypnosis.html 14 of 15 January 28, 2003 6:05 and 35 seconds p.m. Just a counter. Just a counter. Just a counter. S/a hypnosis. File ////c/documents and settings/r/desktop/getgirls